All right now everybody, welcome back to the channel. I've already been out here working today in the wood yard a little bit. I had to finish bucking up some walnut wood, and then there was a few more rounds that were small, and I just bucked them up and threw them in my trailer. Moved them over near the wood pile where I can split them and just throw them real quick. So while I have the trailer here today, there's some decent sized sycamore wood, and I think I'm going to go ahead and buck that up. Certainly these smaller pieces, this one here and maybe a little bit, some of these smaller ones. We're going to buck some sycamore wood today. If it's got that interlocking grain and it's real tight in there and a tight pattern, might be kind of tricky, but I'll get through it even if I have to shave it off the outside with my single wedge or whatever I got to do. I'm kind of interested to see how it does. Now, there is some larger ones over there. I was going to do some larger ones and do some experiments. Maybe I'll take a large piece off of here. That's about the same size. So that's what we're going to do, and then stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and come back next video or two. We'll be splitting this wood and we'll see how it does in the splitter. I'm just going to go with the 25-ton splitter now. I think that should be okay, and you know, it'll get split. I was going to say, you know, I could bring back my 30-ton if I need to, but I think I'll get through it with the 25-ton. So anyways, there's also some dead standing oak right over here that's small. I'll probably buck a little bit of that up. But with no further delay, I mean, this is pretty much the show today. We're going to be doing sycamore, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it splits, so come back and check that out. Let me get my chaps on and my saw back out here. I got it all gassed up and the chain tightened, and it's cutting pretty good and everything for what it is, for what's left on that chain. So let me get my chaps on, and we'll be out here just bucking this sycamore wood. right, now everybody, that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to take a couple more bucks off that wood, a little bit of this oak right here, a couple rounds, and I'll show you how much we got when we're done. I got to get moving. I got to sell some wood. There's my wood. I did put an axe on a piece of it, and it's going to split pretty easy, I think. You can see right there, I busted that side of that off. I just didn't finish it because I got to carry it anyways, no big deal. So there was a little bit of this dead standing oak here. I took a few rounds off of that, and there's plenty more sycamore wood. That's a nice piece there. I got to get moving today, so I'll show you the pile of wood I got. But I got to get moving. I got to load my truck and sell some wood. So let me get all this stuff unloaded over here near the stacking pile, and I'll show you all the wood I got. I got to move it over here where I can split it and stack it. Here we go. All right, I promised you I'd show you this wood. I just got a little bit of sycamore. I'm running late though. I got to go. So here's all of those rounds, but there's a hole it's going to go in. So I'm right here where I can split it and throw it into there. All right, adios. Hasta luego. See you next time. Splitting some sycamore.